welcome back to my channel. This is Stacie Stitches Creative Studio. I am Stacie and this is a Flosstube number 41. Today is Wednesday, February 15th. I'm so glad for those of you who subscribe that you stopped back in to say hi. And for those that are new to my channel, welcome, and I hope you like what you see. I do this about twice a month, and I'm happy to say that I said I was going to do it on the 1st and the 15th, and we are doing it on the 1st and the 15th. Wow, what's that there? It has been crazy sauce around here. If you don't know, I own an online needle workshop, so we are prepping for market, which has been super crazy, but Brian and I, are super excited to be attending our first market and bring back all the goodies for everyone. But let's talk about stitching. So I have been stitching pretty regularly, which is great. For a while I felt like I wasn't getting any stitches in, but I think at the start of the new year I put into place a stitching schedule, and that seems to be keeping me on track. So one of the things I worked on since last time, which is on my stitching schedule, is letters. I always want to say for mom, but it's because I'm doing it for my mom, but it's Letters from Mom by Jeanette Douglas and Jeanette Douglas Designs. So I am doing the entire panel. So this is the middle section. It's going to be ginormous. I am stitching it on a 36 count Affogato Affogato linen from Fiber on a Whim. And yep, let me grab my board. And I'm stitching it 1/2, and I got a lot done on this. You know, I said this the last time that I don't think I am I need to change my lighting or something, but so it's moving along. When I picked this up, the only thing that I had was this flower here. So I did a center start on this because this is going to be a big piece. So it's 13 designs. I'm stitching it for my mama. Hopefully I'll get it done someday. But I stitch on this as part of my stitching schedule 2 days a month on the 2nd and 3rd, which is the day of my mom's birthday. So it's easy for me to remember. Her birthday's on the 3rd, but I don't want to do just one day on these stitching schedules because I feel like one day is not enough to get enough stitches in. So that was one of the things I worked on. One of the other things that I worked on, my WhipGo calls. If you're not familiar with WhipGo, it is basically a stitching challenge that's like a bingo board set up by Jessa Marie Does Stuff on Instagram and Flosstube. You create a bingo board and she calls numbers every month, and whatever she calls is what you stitch on. So this year my plan was to get all of my small monthlies done and ornaments done for my son, because I planned on stitching, or I plan on stitching the Heart and Hand Wee Santas for every year that he's been alive. So this month the 2014 and 2015 Wee Santa was called. So I started on the 2015 Santa, which is this one here. If you like this chart, it is available in the shop for purchase. It comes with the embellishments, which are some beads and a snowflake. I'm saying a lot. I am stitching these. So all of these are going to be stitched on the same fabric. And it is a 36 count dirty linen from XJU Designs. And I'm stitching with some of the called for, and then I'm also did my own conversion because I didn't have the called for. So I was stitching from Stacie. And I'm almost done this, but some of the colors I didn't have the DMC for or the called for fancy floss. So I just ordered the fancy floss, and I think it actually came today with my Hoffman order. So I got really far along on this, and I'm halfway through the month. So I think I'm going to be able to get done both of the 2014 and 2015, because that's my goal. My goal is to get done each of the smalls. So my Whip Go goals are my monthlies, which are the Country Cottage Needlework monthly cottages, and the first hands-on design Year of Celebration patterns. So I have to finish up both of those. Oh, and the Primrose Cottage Stitches 9-patch series. And then the Santas. That's all the stuff that's on my board, and the goal is to finish everything that's on the board. So I'm definitely going to be able to finish him. And when I say finish, I just mean finish the stitching. I don't plan on fabulously finishing anything. I think I need to like designate a 1 day a month to just coming in here and doing that. But I haven't figured that out yet. So I'm chugging along on that. You'll have to bear with me. My throat is a little crackly and my voice is a little scratchy. I don't know if I'm getting the strep that's going around, but hopefully not, because I ain't got time for that. I really don't have time for that. Also pulled out since we last spoke. Did I really? Because I don't. Oh, because this is going to be my in-between piece, because I want to get this done for my mama for Christmas. But this is, sorry y'all, this is Lois's stocking from Shepherd's Bush. And y'all, I broke down and I bought I don't know if it's a scroll frame, but it's some kind of frame. It's not a Q-snap, because I'm stitching this on the called for 18 count raw natural linen, and it irritates the crap out of my arms when I'm stitching on it. So I want to try a frame to see if that helps a bit. So this is stitched with the called for pearl cottons, which are both actually I think it's all three. I think it's Weeks Dye Works, DMC, and maybe some Classic Colorworks. No, I think it's just DMC and Weeks. But this is how far I've gotten. And like I said, in between my stitching schedule, so days that I stitch on, I have on a stitching schedule. So like some people do, you know, what is it, the spooky 13th stitching or whatever. That's what I do similarly. So I just pick 2 days a month and schedule certain things to be stitched on those 2 days. This is what my long-term goal is, to get this done. So this is the thing that I will be pulling out after my whip goes are finished. But I'm making good progress on it. I want to have it done this Christmas. I will send it off to the amazing, the wonderful, the oh-so-talented Vanna Pfeiffer, the Twisted Stitcher, to have it finished for me, because she did the last one that I finished, and it was just perfection. She is meticulous, and she really knows her fabrics, and is a great sewist. I think seamstress is like not a thing anymore. Sewist, maybe? Anyway, I love the way she finishes things. Oh, did I also tell you that I'm thinking about getting an eyelid lift, because I notice I raise my eyebrows a lot? And TMI, I raise my eyebrows a lot because I feel like my eyes are closed. Whatever. So, I also stitched on the Stitch Witch from Tiny Modernist. So this is something that I stitch on the 13th and the last day of the month. Again, 2 days a month I stitch on it. I am stitching this on an 18 count Aida called Terrific from Fortnite Fabrics. And I changed up a few of the colors because I wanted my witch to be purple and not gray. And last time I showed her, I had just finished the top half. Now I'm working down here now. Oh wow, this lighting really works for this fabric because it is like a real green mottled. It's beautiful. Could have worked for spring too. Maybe this corner I'll be able to use it for spring because she's only going to come, I think, to like right here. But she is stitching up so beautifully. 18 count, 2/2, with mostly called for. Actually, I lied. It's not mostly called for. I think I did a whole conversion because I'm using Forbidden Fiber company threads. There we go. But I love her. Oh, you can't see the moon here though because of the lighting. Anyway, that's cool. Great, great. I really like this stitch. I almost didn't put it away, but I know I'll be picking it back up on the last day of the month. I'm also stitching a secret stitch for my spring exchange, so I'm not going to show it here. My stitching partner who I'm assigned to stitch for is Jessica Allison. I don't know if Jessica watches my Flosstube, but if she does, I don't want to spoil anything, so I shall not be showing you what I'm stitching. I can tell you it's spring themed, and I will tell you that the design is from Scissor Tail Designs. So Jessica, if you want to go poking around and try to figure it out, have at it, girl. But I'm stitching that, none of the called for. Her favorite color is plum, so I'm doing most of it in purples. So, let's see. But the other thing I stitched on, and I finished stitching thanks to my stitching schedule, is Every Heart from Whispered on the Wind. So that is one that I pick up on the 4th and 5th of every month. So, you know, roughly around Valentine's Day. No. What the 4th of July would be. I started this back in 2021. And Lord knows why I could never finish it because it is not that big, y'all. It is not that big. So I stitched this on 36 count Bunny Mom from XJU Designs, 1/1 with the called for DMC. And it's a finish, y'all. I'm a sucker for an Uncle Sam, so I like this Uncle Sam. Very pleased with how it turned out. I did make a few changes. Like, I think I changed the color of his boots to the brown that's in here because I think it was, like, supposed to be a silver or a gray. And I just was like, there's only 2 or 3 times you're using that color in the chart. Like, I don't even think you could pick it out now where that is in the chart. So, I wanted his boots to be brown. It turned out great. And I only used like 1/8 of this fabric. This is a big ass piece of fabric. Like, what was I thinking? Okay, maybe 1/4 of the fabric. But this fabric, XJU fabric, I really like. A lot of people don't like it because it's too loosey-goosey. I don't mind a loosey-goosey fabric because I stitch in hand. So that was my finish. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with it or how I'm going to fabulously finish it, but it'll just go in my box of things that need to be fabulously finished. So that was my stitching. That's pretty good, y'all. At least I think that's pretty good. Let me check my notes here, because I'm trying to stay a little organized, but we all know how that goes. So yeah, those are the things that I worked on since we last saw each other. Plans. I'm just going to stick to my stitching schedule. And you know what? I'm going to put the stitching schedule down below so you guys can get a little inkling of what it is that I'm doing. And yeah, doing that. And then we all are... Yesterday was Athena's birthday, and we were supposed to stitch on something, either love or Valentine's or snake or something like that. So I did stitch on my secret stitching, which does have some hearts on it, but I'm not going to show that. So I didn't tag her, but I did do it. So, and then next week, is it next week already? Yes, next week is Ymir's birthday. And we all decided we're gonna, I think, we're all stitching on something that we've either started with her silks or using her silks. So that's the plan for Ymir's birthday. Other plans, a prep for market. If you guys haven't been checking out my Instagram, I'm trying to post as much as possible every time I get an email with a new release. I'm also updating the market release video that I do once a week. I only want to update the video once a week because it would be too much work to put it out every single day. That would be crazy sauce. That's why I'm doing Instagram stories, which I have highlighted. So if you go to my Instagram, the first thing is going to be the Nashville Needlework Market 2023. If you click on that, all of that will show you what I know is going to be available chart wise. I didn't put up any fabric or floss because I don't know what fabric I'm going to buy, because I think I'm just going to wait until I get there to do that. But if you are interested, I also have a video for my pre-order process, because I am not going to post up every single chart that comes down the pike, because if nobody wants it, that's not a... it's not, there's no value added for me to do that. It's more work than it'd be worth. So rather than that, if you don't see something on the pre-order section of the Nashville Needlework Market, or the Nashville Needlework Market section on the website, I created this form. I mean, you don't have to use this form, but it is available to you. If you click on my link tree on my Instagram, it is a PDF, and you can fill this out, or you can just shoot me an email, or several emails. Just send me an email with the items that you'd like. Please don't send me a DM on Instagram or Facebook, because that's likely to get lost. Please send me a email. Once I will close pre-orders on February 24th. And then on the 25th and 26th, I will send invoices out to everybody. And then shortly thereafter, the week after that, we'll be going to market and buying all the goodies. So that was part of my plans, is to get that together. So again, ooh, lucky me. If you would like to use this pre-order form PDF, it is linked in my link tree. I'll also, you know what? If I can attach the PDF in the description box, I will do that as well. Or you can just send me an email. So I am doing giveaways once a month now, and we will be doing them on the 15th. So today is our, I guess I shouldn't say giveaway, because everybody who says giveaway lately has been getting like robo-spammed. I'm just going to call it rack from now on. So this month's rack is a set of Stacie Stitches Creative Studio products. You will get a 5-pack of my project cards. So the project cards look like this. Back has the calendar on it. You will also get a 5-pack of a retreat project card. So if you stitch on a retreat project and have your friends stitch on that same project, this is what this card is used for. You will also get this needle minder. Let's see here. This needle minder and the matching trinket tray. So, if you would like to receive this random act of kindness, please use the secret word sparkle. Again, please use the secret word sparkle in the comments and you will get a Stacie Stitches Creative Studio gift pack. I feel like I haven't done this in forever, but yeah. I do not have any stash. I have not acquired any new haul. Yay me or boo me, but I plan on getting a lot of that at Market because I've seen quite a few things. I think I'm buying everything that October House Fiber Arts has released. I think I'm ordering everything that Heart and Hand has released. And I know I'm ordering from a few new designers, or that new designers to Market or new designers to me. I've kind of been feeling a lot of the samplers lately, so I know I'm going to be picking up a few of the red samplers that have been released. So that'll be fun. Let's move on to Shop Talk. Again, Nashville is really what's the forefront in my mind right now, but we are also doing a lot of things at the end of this month to get some more info to you lovely people about our retreat, which is almost a year away, nearly a year away. So that is the Beach Please Retreat 2024 being held in Clearwater Beach, Florida. Hang on just a sec. There you go. You can find a lot of this information on our website, but the plan is on the week on February 20th. Brian and I are going down to the event space or the resort. It's a resort, and we will be shooting video of the event space, of the resort, of the beach, maybe a few landmarks as well. We'll see how much we can cram into a day while Daniel's at school. But we will also be taking some video of the charity that we're choosing to support for this retreat, which is called Quantum Leap Farms. It is a equestrian rehabilitation center for people with physical and emotional challenges. So we will be videotaping there so we can show you guys what the charity that we want to support this go around. So our hope is too that we will have someone from the charity at our retreat so they can speak more on what it is that they do there. Brian has volunteered there for the last, I want to say 3 years, and he goes there and he fixes things. So he builds ramps because they have goats, they have horses, they have all sorts of animals. The horses are stunning. They're so beautiful. They also rehab horses there too, I believe. Pretty sure about that. But Brian has volunteered there and made repairs to stables and ramps and all sorts of things, and it is just a phenomenal charity. They do a lot of work with special needs children. They do a lot of work with our veterans, and we really love to support that organization. So we will be doing a video that shows you the event space, Quantum Leap Farms, Then on Friday, February 24th, mark your calendars, we will be hosting a live Q&A on Instagram at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Friday, February 24th. We hope to announce some more exciting things at that time, but I can't make any guarantees. But it'll be a chance for you guys to ask us any questions, and we can go over the video, or we are going to really be flying by the seat of our pants on that one. This is also the final month for early bird registration. So early bird registration will close on March 22nd. So you have until the 22nd to get into the retreat for the registration fee of $275. After March 22nd, it will be $300 for registration. Your registration includes your seat at the table, so they say, an ice cream social, and 2 lunches. And me and Brian. And fun. Stitchy fun. I think that's it for Shop Talk, because like I said, those are the things that are forefront on our mind. Nashville Needlework Market and our retreat. And I think that's about it. So now we're going to get personal if you want to hang around. If not, you can hop off and I'll see you next time. So I want to send a special congratulatory shout out to all of my Kansas City friends who won the Super Bowl this past week against my beloved Philadelphia Eagles. I had a good rapport going back and forth with Carrie and Sarah of the 3 Trail Stitchers, along with Athena. I'm pretty sure that Carrie and Sarah only wanted to win so that they could get a day off of school, but I won't tell anybody. Funny enough, Daniel, never a day in his life has ever watched a Philadelphia Eagles game. However, this time, this kid was so into it. And when I say he was devastated by the loss, he left the room and was crying. And I was like, buddy, you just have to get used to that. Your favorite team isn't going to win every single time. But that was pretty funny. After we hit Nashville Needlework Market, Brian and I will be driving from Nashville over to Jonesboro, Tennessee, which is the area in which we would like to move next year. So we're meeting with a realtor, and we're scoping out the area to see what things we like, what areas we like, what areas we don't like. We're going to see a few houses because Brian has this really weird aversion to split level houses. He doesn't like the idea of walking into the house and choosing if you have to go upstairs or downstairs. So he wants to see if he can get over that mental block. We also want to see how big of a property we can handle, because we keep telling the realtor anything up to 5 acres, but I don't know how much maintenance we want to be doing on property. So we'll see, but we're super excited about that. I can't wait to see everybody at market and really get some face-to-face time with some designers and some fabric dyers and floss dyers. And I can't wait for Brian to meet all my friends who I've already met on this amazing journey in stitching over these last 3 years. It's been fun. Also, in preparation for our move, we are selling our boat. So that's been a bit of a challenge, because every time Brian he wants to go get the boat ready and take it up to the marina where we bought it. But we don't have a trailer, so he has to actually take the boat via the water to get it up there. And the weather on the weekends just has not been cooperative. So tomorrow is the day. We should be able to get it up there, and it's kind of perfect timing because this is the time of year when people start looking for boats because they're getting their income tax return, and it's getting to be closer to boating season. So it's been a fun thing to have, but In the last 2 years, I think we've been on it maybe 4 times. Brian a little bit more than I have. Danny likes to go fishing, so they would go fishing every once in a while, but even Daniel's not really into it as much as he used to be. He much prefers baseball. Segue into baseball season has started. Daniel's team, he has most of the same kids from his fall team are on his spring team this year. We have the best coach, and the boys kicked some major butt on their first game. Or not boys, because I can't say boys, because we do have one girl on the team. Go Bree! And Danny has his first crush because he likes Bree. But they kicked some butt on their first game. Opening day, they beat their opponents 11-5. Danny got his first 3 up, 3 down inning for pitching. So he was super excited. He won the game ball. And I think this season is going to be super magical for him. I think he's going to have a great season. Speaking of which, they are at practice right now, batting practice. And we will be jam-packed busy for the next 3 months. Other than that, it's just been, work as usual, stitching, and baseball. And I think we've covered everything. So drop me some comments if you like what you see. If I'm not showing enough stitching, let me know, because I think I've probably sat here for the last 10 minutes with nothing other than my face, and sorry, but if you're one of those people who listen, great, because that's usually me. I don't watch a whole lot, but I listen. Unless they're like, here, this is what I'm stitching. Then I'll pick up my head and take a look. But I love you guys. And until next time, let's quit bitching and just get stitching. Bye!